In this world full of existential questions, we all stand before profound questions that we cannot escape. Who are we? Why are we here? And what is the origin of this vast universe? Some people believe the universe is just a coincidence, while others, like believers, see a meticulously designed system behind it. But, who is this creator? And why do Muslims believe that he is one? In this video, we will embark on a deep journey to discover who Allah is in Islam, and we will discuss the philosophical, scientific, and innate evidence that proves Allah's existence and his oneness. Whether you are a believer or a skeptic, I invite you to join us on this intellectual and spiritual journey to uncover the truth. Every human is born with an inner feeling of the existence of a higher power behind this world. This fitra, innate disposition, is part of our human nature. Since childhood, humans tend to believe that there is someone who created them and this universe. In fact, psychological studies show that young children have a natural inclination to believe in a conscious being behind things. So, if human nature is programmed to believe in God, this indicates that belief is not merely a product of culture or upbringing, but a natural part of our human identity. Denying this feeling is an attempt to go against the very nature inside us. If we observe the world around us, we see that everything depends on something else for its existence. Every phenomenon needs a cause behind it, and every movement has a mover. If this chain of causes continued infinitely, we would fall into a paradox, as there must be a beginning, a first cause that does not depend on anything else. This is what philosophers call the first cause. In Islam, Allah is this first cause. He is the one who created everything from nothing, and he does not depend on anything for his existence. Rather, everything in the universe depends on him. Looking at the universe reveals to us an intricate system that astonishes the mind. From the laws of physics to the movement of planets to the composition of atoms, everything is interconnected and works in harmony that cannot be a coincidence. The constants of the universe, such as the speed of light or the gravitational constant, if they were different by a tiny fraction, the universe as we know it could not exist. When we contemplate this remarkable design, it becomes clear that there is an intelligent designer who has meticulously set these laws. Believing that this perfectly designed universe came about by chance is to ignore the scientific truth that chance cannot create such a complex system. One of the unique aspects of belief in Islam is the concept of Tawhid, the oneness of God. Muslims believe that Allah is one, without partners. There are no multiple gods competing or sharing control of the universe. Allah alone manages everything with his wisdom and limitless knowledge. If we think about it, belief in multiple gods leads to contradictions. How can multiple gods agree on creating the universe? And how would there be no conflict in authority? The concept of Tawhid shows that God is one, and this is the most logical and consistent way to understand the cosmic order. Some claim that the universe emerged by chance or by the laws of nature without the need for a creator. But this claim raises even bigger questions. Where did these laws come from? Who set them? The Big Bang theory, which scientists use to explain the beginning of the universe, does not contradict belief in God. In fact, the Big Bang can be understood as the moment when God created this universe. The Big Bang raises the essential question: what caused this explosion? This question leads us back to the existence of an intelligent creator behind all of this, and the belief that the universe came from nothing contradicts the most basic rules of logic. Nothingness cannot create anything. When we look at morality, we find that humans worldwide agree on certain fundamentals, like the belief that killing is wrong, and theft is unjust. Where did this global moral system come from? If the world was without a creator or purpose, how can we explain the existence of this system? Islam offers a clear answer: Allah is the one who established this moral system, guiding humans toward right and wrong. Here, you can also mention stories of people who were once atheists, but after contemplating these questions, they found that belief in God is the most rational path. Their stories reflect a journey of seeking truth. Allah in Islam is not just the creator of this universe, he is also close to his servants. Allah listens to their prayers and responds to them. Islam does not present a distant image of God but emphasizes Allah's closeness to humans and encourages them to turn to Him at every moment in their lives. Many people find peace and inner tranquility when they pray to Allah and seek His help. This feeling of a personal relationship between Allah and His servants is another indication of His existence and oneness. The oneness of Allah is not a new concept. Judaism and Christianity also began with the belief in the one God. The Quran reinforces this concept, affirming that Allah is one, He begets not, nor is He begotten, and there is none like unto Him. This idea is also repeated in other divine scriptures, indicating that Tawhid is the original belief in God throughout religious history. In the end, these questions are not just theoretical or religious concepts. They are existential questions that touch every human seeking to understand the mystery of life. If this meticulously designed and complex universe exists because of an intelligent creator, and if this creator is Allah, the One, then ignoring this truth is ignoring logic and reason. I invite you, whether you are a believer or a skeptic, to reflect on this evidence and seek the truth for yourself. Allah does not ask us for blind faith, He asks us to think and contemplate the universe and ourselves to reach the truth. This is Allah in Islam, the creator of everything, the one without partners. Allah, who invites us to think and reflect to discover the truth. Do you have the courage to seek the truth?